And if I can do it all over again, I think that it helped me a lot to get to the point I am now. So it just dried me out from the drugs, gave me time to reflect, you know, made a lot of relationships that were just toxic in my life, just fall away and just set up a boundary for when I got out. But at the same time, it was a maximum security prison.
For years, whispers have spread across social media that the Gucci Mane we know today isn't the same man who once dominated Atlanta's rap scene. From Reddit threads to viral YouTube videos, the rumor suggests that after his 2014 prison release, Gucci wasn't Gucci anymore. He was a clone. The theory may sound wild, but it gained traction when Kanye West himself allegedly weighed in, sparking a firestorm of speculation and debate in the hip-hop community. The idea that an artist as unpredictable and outspoken as Kanye would comment on cloning instantly made fans stop and listen. What did he know? And why was he talking about Gucci Mane now? The origins of the clone allegations. The entire Gucci Mane clone theory dates back to 2013. That year, Gucci, real name Radrick Delantic Davis, went on a now infamous Twitter rant. He called out several artists, including Nicki Minaj, Waka Flocka Flame, T.I., and Birdman, while openly admitting to his battles with addiction. Shortly after that meltdown, Gucci was arrested in Atlanta for disorderly conduct and possession of a firearm. By 2014, he was sentenced to more than 3 years in federal prison. During this time, he wrote music, reflected on his life, and publicly admitted that his heavy drug use had taken control of him. In one of his most candid moments, Gucci confessed that he had been addicted to lean for over a decade and needed help to change. This was the start of his real-life transformation. From prison to transformation. When Gucci Mane was released in 2016, the world was stunned. Gone was the bloated, angry rapper fans remembered. In his place stood a man who looked physically leaner, sounded calmer, and appeared entirely focused on success. He embraced fitness, clean living, and mental clarity, telling fans he had completely turned his life around. But not everyone believed it. The drastic change in his body, speech, and overall demeanor led conspiracy theorists to claim that the real Gucci never left prison, and that the man in front of the cameras was a government-created duplicate. It didn't help that his wife, Keshia Ka'oir, was often seen managing his career in social media, leading some online voices to call her his handler. Why the clone theory exploded online? The speculation gained momentum because it played perfectly into modern online culture, a mix of celebrity obsession, mistrust of power, and fascination with secret experiments. Around the same time, other rappers were accused of being cloned, including Eminem and even Kanye West himself after his own disappearances from public view. In Gucci's case, fans noticed specific differences: a sharper jawline, clearer speech, new tattoos, and a calmness that seemed out of character. Side-by-side photos comparing his old mugshots to his new physique flooded the internet. Memes labeled him Gucci 2.0. Even major outlets like Complex and Rolling Stone reported on the viral clone debate, though purely from a pop culture perspective. Enter Kanye West. Known for blurring the line between truth and performance, Kanye's comments about cloning in the entertainment industry added fuel to an already roaring fire. The role of Keshia Ka'oir and the public perception. Gucci's wife, Keshia Ka'oir, became an unintentional lightning rod for the conspiracy. After the rapper's release, she took on an active managerial role, handling his bookings, image, and brand partnerships. To outsiders, this looked controlling. Some even said she was keeping him under control, echoing the language of the clone theory. Nicki Minaj once reignited the rumor after criticizing Keshia in an interview, accusing her of being overly invested in Gucci's career. This small comment was enough to bring the conspiracy back to life. In truth, Keshia had been with Gucci through his darkest periods and publicly supported his rehabilitation. Her hands-on approach wasn't about control, it was about protecting the man she had helped rebuild. Why people believe. Celebrity clone theories. The Gucci Mane story is part of a much larger phenomenon in pop culture. Over the past decade, internet users have accused countless public figures, from Britney Spears to Avril Lavigne, of being replaced, controlled, or copied. Psychologists believe these theories stem from two main sources: mistrust of institutions and the internet's ability to amplify fringe ideas. When celebrities vanish for months and return looking healthier or more composed, some audiences struggle to reconcile that with their expectations. The clone explanation becomes an easy and entertaining answer. For Gucci Mane, his massive weight loss, clear speech, and spiritual demeanor were shocking because they represented accountability and growth, qualities rarely rewarded in the viral media age. Kanye's broader message: even if Kanye West never literally said Gucci was cloned, his larger message about industry control is real and well documented. Kanye has long argued that artists are often manipulated by corporations and silenced when they rebel. When fans mix these warnings with physical transformations like Gucci's, the result is a perfect conspiracy storm. Kanye's name gives credibility to fringe ideas, even when there's no evidence behind them. His influence ensures that a rumor can evolve into cultural folklore almost overnight. Let's set the record straight. There is no credible proof, scientific, legal, or otherwise, that Gucci Mane was ever cloned. DNA cloning of humans remains scientifically unproven and ethically banned in virtually every country, including the United States. What is real is Gucci's personal redemption story. After years of addiction and incarceration, he embraced sobriety, fitness, and self-discipline. He released his autobiography, The Autobiography of Gucci Mane, chronicling his transformation and mental clarity. Far from being a government project, Gucci's comeback is one of hip-hop's most inspiring examples of self-reinvention. The legacy of the clone theory. Still, the clone story refuses to die, not because people truly believe it, but because it symbolizes how dramatically Gucci changed. It's a metaphor for rebirth. The old Gucci represented chaos, anger, and addiction. The new Gucci symbolizes focus, peace, and growth. Kanye West's association with the topic keeps it alive, but at its core, this isn't a story about cloning. It's a story about transformation, conspiracy, and how society struggles to accept genuine change from those it once labeled hopeless. In the end, the truth is far more powerful than the rumor. Gucci Mane was not cloned. He evolved. His transformation wasn't the result of secret labs or mysterious elites, but of personal accountability and resilience. As for Kanye West, his outspoken nature may have amplified the myth, but it also forced fans to confront how quickly we turn recovery stories into conspiracies. Maybe the real cloning happening here isn't physical at all. It's how fame and the internet reshape our perception of reality. Because in a world where redemption looks unreal, sometimes it's easier to believe in a clone than to believe in change.